me set the scene for you. It's 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. The little kids are packing the stands in the old gym. They're excited, it's loud, people are screaming. The girls on the floor are just a little bit nervous, and the boys on the side are waiting to make their entrance. Do you guys know what this is? If you go to a school like mine, you've probably realized that this is a high school pep rally. Now, cheerleading, some people don't think it's actually a sport, and it's not that difficult. But those people are wrong. There are 4 major aspects to cheerleading. Your cheering and your chants, your dance, your stunting, and your jumps and your tumbling. Now, I'm going to target one aspect of cheerleading today, your jumps. There are many types of jumps that you can do, but the one I'm going to talk about and explain how to do today is a toe touch, probably one of the most popular. Luckily, I had the help of probably one of the best high school cheerleaders to ever go through the BHS cheerleading program, Morrow. I'm going to go through each of the steps with you, and then after it's over, hopefully I will have a volunteer come up and show us how to properly execute the toe touch based on the steps. Your first step is your preparation. This is part 1 of your preparation. You clasp your hands in front of your body on the count of 1. The jump is based on a count set of 1 through 8. So you clasp your hands in front of your chest on 1. And then the second part of your preparation is you hit a high V on the count of 3. So you would clasp in front of your chest on 1, hit your high V on 3, and then you're going to get to your lift and jump part of the jump. You're going to swing your arms in front of your body on 5, hit your toe touch motion on 6, with your legs straight out and your arms in a T motion. You want your legs to be parallel with the ground as well as your hands. And then you sponge into a sponge landing on 7, 8, and clean on 1. So those are the basic steps for a toe touch, one of the easiest jumps. It requires the least amount of knowledge about where to place your hands. So, in a minute I'm going to ask one of y'all to come up here and be a demonstration. But first I would like to thank the people that helped me gain the knowledge that I currently have about cheerleading jumps, especially toe touches. Morrow, as I stated earlier, was a cheerleader her senior year, my sophomore year. We cheered together, and she knows basically all there is to know about jumps. She's an amazing jumper, as you saw. And also the National Cheerleaders Association camp instructors, because they taught me what I needed to know, and they jump about as well as she does. So, do I have a volunteer to please come up and do the jump? Okay. Okay, so we'll spread out so we don't hit each other. And you're going to clap your hands on 1, hit your high V on 2, 3, swing on 4, jump, and down. Okay, good job. It doesn't have to be high, but you saw that her technique were right. Her arms were in a T position, and her legs were pointed out, almost parallel to the ground. So now that you know how to do a toe touch, I'd love if y'all would come down to Blackwell High School and see one of our pep rallies so you can see some of our cheerleaders do that. Thank you. Are there any questions?
I know you said that it was probably the easiest cheer to do. What's the next most popular jump?
Probably, it's known by 2 different names, a herky or a hurdler. Probably where your body is facing forward and you just have one leg out to the side and one leg is folded up behind you. It's a lot better, it's probably more popular to do than toe touches because they always look better because you only have to have one leg up in the air instead of 2. And they usually use their predominant leg. Like if you're right-handed, you're almost always going to do a right herky, a right hurdler. Any other questions?
What are the different types of jumps?
Okay, well, there's the real simple ones for the basic jumps, which are your tabletop and your tuck jumps. where your legs are bent either to the side or bent straight up in front of you. And then your next level of jumps are your side hurdlers and your front hurdlers, which are basically the same thing, just it's based on which direction you're facing. And then you have your toe touch where your legs are straight out parallel to the ground, and then your pike where your legs are straight out in front of you. And those are the most popular of the cheerleading jumps. Anything else? All right, thank you.